Almost lost to some Africans. God damn, dog. We almost lost. Come on, man. And the king had to save. The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. Almost lost to the Ahi tribe. This is crazy.
You know, if this was Canada, if this was France, if this was Serbia even, shoot, if it was Slovenia or Greece, I would understand why the USA only won by 1. But you mean to tell me that you guys only beat South Sudan by 1 point?
Hey guys, my name is Modi and you're welcome to Modi Speaks. The basketball match between USA and South Sudan taught me 2 very important lessons about racism. 1, it taught me that all humans are capable of being racist to one another. And 2nd, even if white people never existed, racism will still exist among humans. Don't worry, I'll break these 2 points down so you can understand where I'm coming from. We are all human beings, and human beings are very competitive in nature. And again, human beings feel very better when they know that they are somehow doing better than other human beings. This is why some of us strive to make more money so that we can ride beautiful cars, live in expensive apartments, wear designer clothes, show off our wealth so we can show the next person, our neighbors, our friends, classmates, that we are doing better than them in some way. And that makes us feel important. Okay, that is human nature. If everyone was the same color, let's say if everyone was white or if everyone was black, we would still find some reason to be racist towards a group of people. I don't know if that's human nature, but this is something I have come to realize. If we are all white, we will still find the reason to be racist to some people. We might be racist to people because of eye color or because of lip size or the arrangement of our facial features or even our voice. It could be anything, but the fact is that we would find a way to be racist towards some group of people, and that's the way it is. Just last few days, the US basketball team had their pre-Olympic competition with South Sudan, the youngest country in the whole world, and that game surprised the whole world, okay? Because South Sudan, a very young country and a newly created country who was supposed to be mediocre and inexperienced, gave the US basketball team the toughest time of their life. They almost won the game, and the interesting part about this whole thing is that people underestimated this team because they are Africans from Africa, you know, Africans from the motherland. And at the end of the whole game, the US basketball team, yeah, they won the game with 101 points, whereas the South Sudan team lost the game with just 1 point. The game was concluded with a score of 101 to 100 points. US having 101 and South Sudan having 100 points. So it was just a difference of 1 point. If you watch that game, you would understand that both teams performed very well and they deserve to be congratulated for it. But what I didn't expect was the fact that some black Americans would use this game to belittle the South Sudan team because they came from Africa.
Almost lost to some Africans. God damn, dog. We almost lost. Come on, man. And the king had to save. The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. Almost lost to the Ahi tribe. This is crazy. What is going on, man? Embiid over there throwing the game. He throwing the game for his cousins and shit. What's this is? I don't even know where to find the box score. We winning on layups at the end of the game. Like, what is I don't know where the box score is. I already had my excuses. My excuses. This just preseason. We still trying to figure out lineup, but God, come on, y'all. We don't supposed to be losing to air up there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings. We don't supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. That's the last team we supposed to lose to or be close with. They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We gotta ship them shoes. They had to use the shoes that we have extra leftover shoe. They use leftover shoes that the USA teams didn't want. Y'all can use these. They don't even have basketball rims, dog. Feed the chips. Send wheat, send water and bread. Them. That's who we almost lost to. Y'all are, oh man, this is getting almost lost to them. Cool Run.
Imagine this level of disrespect for an African team with players who worked their butts off, who fought tooth and nail to make sure they are where they are today. Imagine thinking that these South Sudanese players are not fit to be close to the USA team because they are not African Americans, because they live in South Sudan, because they live in Africa. You can't make this shit up. I mean, like, these are the same people These are the same black Americans who would cry and complain that white people think they are superior to them, but now look at them trying to act all high and mighty towards an African NBA team because they are Africans from Africa.
Hey, I'll give you 30, South Sudan. You taking it?
I wouldn't take 35 and a half or whatever it was.
I need to see some clips of them.
Yeah.
South Sudan.
I need to see what they look like, though.
Man, they probably ain't got nobody over 6'3".
I looked at the roster. I didn't recognize a single name. I don't know.
South Sudan, here we come. Here we come, South Sudan.
They had to qualify.
They sitting there laughing, man.
No, what I'm saying, like, they should have just put Lithuania in, right? Like, how does South Sudan get in?
So we might go all small lineup.
No, look, this game we gonna play Langston Galloway, Micah Powder.
Oh, yeah, Micah.
They gonna play Nigel Davis, and we still gonna win by 30.
I was once having a discussion about slavery with a friend of mine, and I said something to her. I told her, if black people had the power and the resources back in the days, if they had the resources that white people had during the days of slavery, they would have enslaved the world, but the only different thing would have been that they would never ever free those people they enslaved. Take it from me, they would do way worse things than white people did. Anyway, let's see what other Africans had to say about this scenario.
Gilbert Arenas or whatever they call you, I don't care. You with your brother, colleague or friend, I don't know. This way you insulted and minimized the South Sudan basketball team. We will never take this from you. Put in your mind, you have not insulted South Sudan, but the whole Africa. We will never take this from you. This almighty America, we thought you were going to beat us 100-0, 100-0. But the way we squeeze the oxygen out of your lungs will show you that we are not for joke. God knows that we won that match. That match, we won it. God knows and you guys know. This one, you know how it came. We don't want to talk. But you have to come and apologize publicly. Otherwise... we still have matches to come. We will show you that we are made out of iron. We Africans, you can never joke with us. Eh? You think we are poor? You think we are ignorant? You think you are joking? You are joking. You just come and apologize. Otherwise, read my lips. You will bury your faces in shame for the time to come. Yes, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Ayo here. I know it's been a minute. If you're a basketball fan, obviously you know that the United States played against South Sudan in an exhibition game ahead of the Olympic Games. But ahead of that game on Fox Sports, on their flagship show Undisputed with Skip Bayless and a couple of other guys, a basketball legend, Boston Celtics legend Paul Pierce appeared to be joking about who South Sudan was. He was saying South Sudan, they're probably no more than 6'3". Who South Sudan was saying, well, Luka and his team could not make it to the Olympics. They might as well have the Olympic Committee might as well have allowed Lithuania, or he just kept going on and on and on and on. And the game between the US and South Sudan was played in London. It took a LeBron James last few seconds, LeBron James heroics with a few seconds to spare for the United States to win that game, because South Sudan at some point led by double-digit figures. What Paul Pierce did is a microcosm of the reality of the United States, in which a lot of Americans have this erroneous belief that outside of America, there is no country that is great. And we all know nothing could be further from the truth. Because if you think that as large as the world is, everything starts and stops with you, then you must be grossly mistaken. Paul Pierce is on television, on national television. First of all, if you're going for a show of that magnitude, as a journalist, even though, he ain't no journalist, it's just a basketball player who was fortunate to get a job. Listen, you have to do your research. And if he did his research well, first thing you will understand is the nation of South Sudan, people from South Sudan and the larger Sudan are naturally tall. I saw a documentary the other day, and in this family, the shortest person was a lady who was 6 feet 5 inches tall. I am 6'2". She will dwarf me. That's what I'm talking about. So for him to have said they're like 6'3" shows a lack of understanding as a result of a lack of research, something as basic as searching Google on. We understand the US is trying to reclaim their prominence and their powers back on the global stage. But the worst thing for you to do is to go on national television and discredit the nation they are playing against without giving them respect. That was rude. And for the life of me, I wish the game went the other way so that the trolling can be very, 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 very big.
This is not a case of America thinking that they are better than other parts of the world, because I don't see white Americans sharing the same disrespectful sentiments toward the South Sudanese team, okay? And this particular guy also pointedly said they would have preferred the competition was between USA and any other team from any country, okay? But not the common and lowly South Sudanese team who can't even get custom-made shoes, who is coming all the way from Africa, okay? This is a situation of black Americans thinking that American NBA team, which is made up of black Americans, check the team, black Americans, okay? They think that the American NBA team was better than the South Sudanese team because they are Africans in America, not Africans in Africa. Now, these black Americans talking this rubbish feel kind of superior and they feel privileged because they are above African team from Africa, okay? Since they are living in the US, they were born in the US. And this is how they behaved when they think they have a little bit of advantage, a little bit of power over Africans. This is why I realized that racism as a concept would never ever stop to exist, because human beings have a tendency to put others down just to feel important about themselves. We would always find something to use against people just to make ourselves feel important and superior. These reactions from these black Americans just help me understand this properly. Everyone has the tendency to be racist to other people. It all boils down to who you are as a person, okay? Are you the type of person who needs to disrespect and put down others to feel good about yourself? If the roles were reversed and black Americans were to be in white people's shoes, they would be way more worse than anything we have ever seen before. Anyway, these are my opinion and I would like you to share us in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please help me in dismantling the bias by subscribing to my channel, hit the like button and share this video so that you can get more people informed. And thank you for watching this video. I hope to catch you on my next upload. For now, peace.